Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It is I, your host, Edgar, and we're back with some more Red Dead Redemption. Last time we played, I believe, was Chapter 4 of my little adventure here. And I left off, the last thing I did was I helped Bonnie and herd cattle again in a storm. And we did our first mission for the Marshal. And I remember in that video I left off like there was a world event going on, but I had to leave, so I had to shut down the game. And as you can see, I am not where that event was off at. So yeah, I didn't get to show you guys that. But there are some world events that can happen that you can encounter. Like people needing rides, strangers, duels, and all this other stuff. And like I said, we might explore some of that in the future. My goal right now is just to get to through the story. We're gonna do 2 missions at a time. So I'll take us over to the Marshal and do our first mission for this episode. Ladies and gents, don't forget, if you enjoy the content, please like, subscribe, and share. We're a small channel trying to grow, so please help us out with that, especially with those likes. I've noticed we've been getting pretty decent views, but not a whole lot of likes. So help me out with that if you don't mind. And please share. Cannot tell you how much that helps. You know, one friend might be interested, maybe 2 friends. Show it to your mom or dad. I don't know. Just help us out here. We're really trying to grow. We're really trying our best. Oh, speaking of dynamic events, here's some gunshots over here. Oh, here we go.
You ain't gonna leave here walking, friend.
Oh no, I think they actually killed him. Damn. Well, so this event, basically what ends up happening is that if I would have saved this guy, he would have given us, well, we still get it, a treasure map. And that unlocks the treasure hunter survivalist challenges for us, or what would we call it? Frontier challenges? I can't remember exactly what they were called. There's treasure hunter challenges, and the journal section is what it says up there on the thing. So if we go right here to our journal, I'm pretty sure I've shown you this before. But yeah, we unlock the treasure hunter challenge. So the first one was to retrieve, obviously, the map, and it's pretty good money. You can collect them just for collectible sake, and I think you get an achievement if you get all of them eventually. But yeah, the map looks like this. Hold on, actually. I think it's actually going to be in our satchel, and it'll be under kit. So if you look at it, it'll look like this. It's not very descriptive of, you know, where exactly it's at. But if you go back over to the journal, you have to be really familiar with this map, like the game world, and I am. So luckily, you know, I'm here to help you out with it. But yeah, treasure hunter. It says view the map and try to locate the treasure somewhere in New Austin. Open your satchel and choose the treasure map from the kit menu. Complete challenges, unlock rewards, and become a legend of the West. Okay, so New Austin is going to be basically this entire state. Like, this river cuts it all down, and then this cuts it all off, and that right there is New Austin. So it's kind of tough. They can be tough if you don't know, like, if you're not very familiar with like areas of the map. But I believe the first one will be up here in Hanging Rock. May or may not do that today, but we'll see what happens. Let's get to the first mission first and see what goes on there. Also, I apologize if you hear a little bit of white noise in the background. That would be my AC running. It is like 90 million degrees where I am right now. So yeah. But yeah, we're gonna do 2 missions today. I think in the next episode I'm going to do a couple of stranger missions, because one of the things I really appreciate about this game is that it kind of has like a horror sub-theme to it. Like, it deals a lot with cryptids. I don't know if that's the right word. I think that's the right word, cryptids. It's basically like some mythological creatures and monsters and whatnot. Just some some stuff that'll send chills down your spine. Some creepy stuff. It has like a really nice like horror, like not really horror, I guess just like a creepy, like unsettling sub theme. It's really cool. And yeah, so I think next episode we'll do a couple of strangers missions so you know what I'm talking about. Maybe 3, because there's one that I want to show you for sure, and there's a couple short ones, but we'll see what happens. I say that a lot, I'm sorry. Just gonna hitch our horse here. And I do not want to get too close to that woman because that will trigger a stranger mission. Justice in Pike's Basin. Once again, I'll be quiet during the cutscenes.
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of days.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marson?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Alrighty. A little more action with the marshal. That man is taking his time to get on that horse. Alright, there we go.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land. Nearly there. Yeah. All right, leave the horses here and follow me.
Slow down.
Head for the fort.
Funny, a second ago he had a shotgun,
Be
now he
ready,
has a fucking
boys.
repeater at
Probably
him.
going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
So you can roll. I don't know if I mentioned that. You hold down the left trigger, and then you press X and roll forward, or square on PlayStation, depending where you're at. You can, yeah, just kind of roll forward. You can just kind of do it infinitely, and it doesn't really drain anything. There's no stamina.
Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boys? That bastard won't be rustling no more. Let's split up. You take the left, boys. I'll go right. Marston, you can go with the deputies or cover me.
So right here, you kind of get like a little bit of a choice. You can go left with the deputies, you know, do a little bit more, like, you know, increase your bond with them a little bit. Or you can just go with the marshal. I prefer going to the marshal just because he's the more interesting character. You don't really see a whole lot of the deputies, unfortunately.
Again, Marston. Let's
Not a
hope
whole
this
lot.
goes as well as last time.
He's the more interesting character anyway.
Look out! There's two behind that rock. You better surrender. You hear?
This is where it
hell?
ends, buddy. Right here.
Bullet just flies off like just slightly off to the left of the fucking dot.
All right, come on, Marston. Let's push on. Hellfire! For Christ's sake! Come on! The deputies are making some ground over there. Watch out! More of the bastards! You got one!
I think they used some of the
Over there!
some like
Come
old
on, let's
like
clear out
movie
that
screams
camp.
because that
Watch
guy's
yourself.
that was a
Like
pretty
that's some
iconic
back-
scream.
I
I forget what
see
they're
one
called. I
of
think they have names.
them. Put down your
Wouldn't be able to
guns
tell you
and
that.
surrender! I see you, boy. Nice shot!
Shit! He almost got me. I guess I am a gun man. Ain't no need to die, friend.
You stinking idiot! Hey! French door!
So it's kind of strange in this game because so whenever you get a kill, in other games, you know, you'll get crosshairs. Like even in Red Dead 2, you'll get crosshairs, and like you'll see like a little red like X whenever you confirm a kill. You know, get a kill. In this game, whenever you get a kill, the camera just kind of shakes a little, like it does a little effect. You know what I mean? Like I don't know why it made that noise, but you know, it makes a little oof. You know, I mean, it does the thing. You'll see in a second what I'm talking about.
Keep your eyes open. I saw a couple of snipers across the way. God damn it! Take out those snipers, boys! Come on! Let's get these sons of bitches!
See right there. You see how the camera kind of did a thing
You
there?
should run off home.
Damn you! Come on!
Yeah,
let's
see
get to
that?
the rest
Did
of
it
the
again.
boys.
Did it again right there. It does a little thing. I don't know if it's noticeable or not. Or it might just be the camera shaking from the gunfire. I don't know. So maybe there might not be an actual way to confirm the kill, but I don't know. To me, like I can kind of, you just kind of see it or feel it. I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, there's more.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. All right, stealthy as you can, boys. Let's get as close to those bastards as we can.
I think I can actually knife one of these dudes. Let's see.
Damn and blast!
Woo! Never mind. I thought I could. What you thought? Oh yeah, you can switch shoulders like pressing the D-pad left or right while you're aiming in sights.
I'm gonna beat the light.
There's one. There's one more for the vulture. That bastard won't be rustling no more.
Better just to stick to the high ground up here and just pick them off. If you can see them, which I cannot. Oh, there they are. There's one there. I think the deputy's got him.
I
Been
think that's
amazing.
all of them. Bye
Red Dead music in the background.
Come on, let's untie those hostages.
There's a ramp down here. I don't know why they didn't go this way, but you know, who am I to judge? Also, like in most video games, look out for these red crates because if you shoot them, they explode. I think any source of fire will actually, you know, set them off.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
And there they go. I don't know if it was done intentionally, but I've realized that like difference between Red Dead 1 and 2. This is a much darker game visually. Like it looks more like, maybe it just might just be the graphics, but what is it? Or maybe it was an artistic choice, but it looks more like, this game looks more like an old Western movie than Red Dead 2 does. Red Dead 2 looks a lot more realistic, a lot more like, you know, low to the ground. Like Red Dead 2 looks like, basically Red Dead 2 looks like it belongs on some TV series on HBO Max. You know, I've never seen Westworld, so I wouldn't be able to tell you if it's anything comparable to that. But it looks like, you know, a modern day, you know, Western series. Whereas this game looks like an old, like, you know, Clint Eastwood, John Wayne movie. Also, as you can see right there, after you complete that mission, be sure you check those 3 chests because they'll give you a nice little sum of cash. I think that's all that there is to find here. Let's see. I'm already in an 18-minute marker. That mission was a lot longer than I thought it would. And I don't want to make these episodes too long. So instead of doing a mission, I will be doing a stranger mission. I think we have time for a short stranger mission. The one that was right there by the by the marshal's office should be fine. That one's pretty short. That one is actually, I think, a 3-parter. Some of those missions, you have to, like, for example, that one right there. You'll go and do the first part of it, right? And then the next time, oh, there we go, dynamic event right here. There's a robbery going on.
I can't believe it. You saved me. What's mine is yours, friend. Don't mention it. That's my good deed for the day.
There we go. And see, you get
To the victor, the spoil.
people have taken notice of your honorable actions. Jobs in town pay twice as much. See, and as you progress, you get more fame, more honor. You get more perks. So yeah, I don't know if the dishonorable route has as good perks or not. I can't remember. Yeah, don't let this go to waste right here. You can actually skin these. Yeah, like I said, in this game you can skin horses.
This'll fetch a good price.
It's fucking terrible. Especially considering horses are like my favorite animal. And that one, they didn't do the skinning animation, so yeah, it just kind of, it's always done that with one of those horses in particular. I don't know why it does that, but it saves time because you can't, I don't think you can skip that little that little skinning animation, so it'll save you some time. But yeah, some of these missions that I was saying, the stranger missions, they can be like 3 different parts long.
Let's go.
And they have different things. They usually have choices that you have to make in them, and the choices, like, you know, they diverge into 2 paths. You can go down an honorable path or a dishonorable path. Some of them may not even have choices, but like, for example, like in this one here, it's gonna make us do something. I don't want to spoil it. It's gonna make us do something, and then it'll tell us, oh, like, you know, this is all you can do for the time being, come back later. So then we progress in the story, and then we come back to that same area where we picked up the first mission, and it'll tell us again, like, hey, you know, this thing is continuing to happen, or, you know, second part of this thing, like, come check it out. And so we'll come and check it out and do that part, and, you know, so on and so forth. Basically, you'll do part 1, progress in the story, and then you can come back and check it out again. Check out the next part, and so on and so forth. It just splits itself up like that, you know. So anyway, it was this lady here. And let's hear what she has to say.
Why me? Oh, they took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
Bro, what was with that lady's eyes? That bitch was tweaking. She was smoking. Ain't no way. I know you saw those eyes, guys. Like, that lady was smoking pot. Jesus. Anyway, so she said that her son was last seen up near Hanging Rock. So Hanging Rock, just based on my memory, is up here somewhere. And oh, I think it's actually marked now. Which is surprising because I think we marked it when we rode by through the marshal, so that's why it does that. So she said somewhere near the Hanging Rock, and it'll be like these purple ones. Usually you can just look on the map and like it'll show you like a big purple like investigation area. And then, oh, went too fast. And you'll be able to see where you need to go. I won't tell you the exact area, but once you get there, you just ride around that little circle, and it will eventually like bring up a little marker. Well, you'll see it here in a second. And I know I said next episode we'll do some side stuff, but I guess we're doing it this episode. We're near the Hanging Rock, so I can show you where that treasure is. So I guess we'll do that one mission because it took so long, and then I'll show you where that treasure is. Make you guys some money. And I fucking follow the trail. You don't always have to follow the trail. I just have a really bad habit of doing that. Just get to your destination. There is no... In this... Oh. Another event. Where's this man?
Saved my life, mister. Here, please take this. It's an honor to help, sir.
There we go. And then I would skin those, but I don't want to waste time on that right now.
Let's go.
Let's see. Are we getting closer to this thing? Yeah. Just gotta keep riding straight. Awesome. So yeah, I have a really bad habit of following the trail. You don't have to follow it, just get straight to it. See, and then we got close and it has that big old purple question mark.
Load up now.
And here we are. So she said the people in the hills got him. And this is all we found was a shoe. A little too big to be a boy's shoe, but... American Appetites complete. So that was just part 1. We'll come back to it. And yeah. We'll come back to it, and yeah, we'll see if we can get to the bottom of what's going on there. Alright, and then the next thing with the hanging rock was there's a treasure here, right? So, again, you open your thing, go to your kit, go to the treasure map. And you can see here that it is near 3. So, step 1 over there on the left, it says, you know, there's a little noose hanging from the tree, so you can tell that it's the hanging rock just barely. And then from that particular angle, there are 3 rocks somewhere near the hanging rock in that particular pattern. See if we can find them. It's been a while, so bear with me here. I'll show you what it looks like. They have those little dig spots. They have a particular look to them, but it's been a while since I've looked for them. I remember, like, I played through this game so much, I remember exactly, like where they would be, but it's been too long now. Can't get up there. Oh, am I stuck? Okay, that would have been bad. Alright, let's see. Come on now. Nope, can't get up there. Come on. What? Oh, come on. Come on. Get your ass up there, John. Oh, my God. Dude! What? He's jumping so far. Oh, my God. You're jumping everywhere except where I need you to go. Alright, let's just take it slow. I remember why I used to walk a lot in this game is because fucking running just kind of takes you anywhere it wants to. Okay. Is it here? No? No, it doesn't look like it. Come on, where are you? Where in the world are you? Is it here? Oh, here it is. Okay. And that's what they look like right there. They look like little piles of rubble. And then there's a little animation for it.
That's more like it.
And there we are. We got a gold bar and another map. And I believe there are 10 of them. Well, 10 challenges in total. 10, yeah, I think it's just 10 challenges in total. And some of these maps, though, they might be in areas of the world that you can't access just yet. Which this one, it says up there, Rio del Lobo. So we can't access that. I know where that is at exactly. But we're going to leave it off there for now. I think I'm going to end the video here. We did 3 things today. I know these missions are real long, so it's going to be a long series, guys, but just stick with me. It's a really, really good story, and I'm sure you'll fall in love with it just as much, if not more, than I did. And I'll take you through some side stuff, because apparently, I totally forgot that the game did this, but I thought there would be more than, like, one story. Like, I guess I'm just so used to, like, Red Dead Redemption 2 and, like, GTA 5, like, the way the story works there. Like, I thought that we had more than one mission, but I forget that it's kind of linear, so, like, once you finish, you know, with one character, you'll work with... It's kind of like old school GTA, where, like, you work with one character for a long time, and then you come, you know, you work with another one for a while, and then you may come back to an old character later, and so on and so forth. But, yeah, I think I'm just going to end it here for now. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And don't forget, if you enjoy the content, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think, and leave us those likes, and please, 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 please share. We're trying to grow, and I will see you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope we see each other again soon. Good night.